I'm the Tax Geek, and here are more of your taxes oversimplified. In this video, we're going to look at the difference between refundable and non-refundable tax credits. In general, a tax credit is something that reduces your tax liability dollar for dollar, unlike adjustments and deductions, which merely reduce your potential taxable income. A non-refundable tax credit works only to reduce your tax liability, and if the credit exceeds your tax liability, any additional credit is lost. What do we mean by tax liability? Well, it's best described using the following example. Sally files as single, and after she subtracts her standard deduction of $12,550 from her adjusted gross income of $28,000, she has a taxable income of $15,450. Consulting the tax table, we see that her tax liability is $1,658. If she's attending graduate school and her expenses were $10,000, she would qualify for a lifetime learning credit, which is non-refundable, of $2,000. However, since her tax liability is only $1,658, her credit would be limited to that amount, reducing her total tax to zero. Refundable credits, on the other hand, act as payments, and any remaining credit after reducing your total tax to zero is refunded to you. Hence the name refundable credit. Now let's suppose instead Sally is getting her undergraduate degree, and her $10,000 in expenses qualify her for a $2,500 American Opportunity Credit. 60% of the credit is non-refundable, and 40% of the credit is refundable. In this case, 60% of the credit, or $1,500, would be applied to her tax liability, reducing it to $158. Of the remaining 40%, or $1,000, $158 of that credit would reduce Sally's total tax to zero, and the remaining $842 would act as a payment and increase her refund by that amount. Another important difference between non-refundable and refundable tax credits are the types of taxes they apply to. Non-refundable credits primarily apply to the income tax itself, advanced premium tax credit repayments, and alternative minimum tax. Refundable credits can be used against any sort of tax, including penalty taxes for early retirement withdrawals, additional Medicare tax, and self-employment tax. Non-refundable tax credits, except for child tax credit and credit for other dependents, are listed and totaled on page 1 of Schedule 3. This page lists just about every non-refundable tax credit, but the most common ones are highlighted in blue. These are the foreign tax credit, the child and dependent care credit for years other than 2021, education credits such as the lifetime learning credit and the non-refundable portion of the American Opportunity Credit, and the retirement savings contributions credit. Other credits, such as residential energy credits, the adoption credit, and the qualified plug-in motor vehicle credit, will be discussed in other videos. Non-refundable tax credits are totaled on line 8 of Schedule 3 and then transferred to line 20 of Form 1040. Refundable credits are entered on the 1040 after the total tax has been calculated, and essentially serve as payments, much like tax withholding. Certain refundable credits are entered directly on the 1040. These are the Earned Income Credit, the refundable part of the Child Tax Credit, the refundable part of the American Opportunity Credit, and for 2020 and 2021 only, the Recovery Rebate Credit. Other refundable credits are listed on page 2 of Schedule 3, including the Net Premium Tax Credit, the credit for excess Social Security tax withheld, and the Child and Dependent Care Credit for 2021 only. These credits are totaled on line 15 of the schedule, and the total is then entered on line 32 of Form 1040 and subtracted from your total tax. If the credits exceed your total tax, you will receive the remaining credit as part of your tax refund. So to recap, non-refundable credits primarily reduce your income tax, advanced premium tax credit repayments, and alternative minimum tax, and are limited to the total of those taxes. They are listed here on the tax return and on Schedule 3, page 1. Refundable tax credits act as payments and can reduce any sort of tax. If the credits exceed your total tax, you will receive them as part of your tax refund. They are listed here on your tax return and on Schedule 3, page 2. The difference between refundable and non-refundable tax credits can be confusing at times, and I hope this video has cleared up some of that confusion. If you'd like more information on many of the credits I've mentioned in this video, click the card above or in the end screen for a playlist of the videos I've made on various tax credits. And of course, additional information and resources on non-refundable versus refundable credits can be found in the links in the video description. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. Please share this video with anyone who would find it useful. This video was inspired by this comment. If you'd like to see your question potentially made into a video, leave your question as well as any other comments or suggestions in the comment space below. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon with more of Your Taxes Oversimplified.